In this video,
this is food that bites back.
We'll discover India's most bizarre meat market.
They're very cute.
And I'll sample some of the most shocking foods you'll find in this country.
When it comes to food in Nagaland, is there anything that's not okay to eat?
No, not as such.
So anything goes?
Yes.
Dog meat.
But first, let's back up. To get to India's iconic and macabre Mao market, I've journeyed all the way here to Nagaland. Nagaland is an Indian state located in the northeast of India, but the language, the people, the culture, and the food are completely unlike anything you'll find in the mainland.
This is the creepiest thing I've ever seen. It's like in a sci-fi movie when someone's making a clone of themselves and it's not quite finished yet.
Today, I'm on a mission to experience this country's most far-out foods and to understand why people eat this way.
Oh God, it's so leathery.
From newly born bug species,
oh look how active this one is,
to a medicinal Indian white rat soup.
I think someone forgot to mince that one.
It all starts here.
Good morning and welcome back to Northeast India. This morning we've come to Mao Market Complex. This place has everything and so many things I've never seen before. Insects, rats, animals bigger than that you might have as household pets. My goal here is to explore the market, see what kind of unique foods they have, and choose some that we're actually gonna cook up and eat later. Let's get started.
Open daily from the crack of dawn, Mao Market is a bustling hub here in Nagaland's capital city of Kohima, a city of nearly 500,000, built upon rolling hills. The market is run mostly by tribal women who bring their own unique ingredients from surrounding regions. Ingredients like fresh produce, all the way to unusual local delicacies, like these guys.
Are they gonna bite me?
No.
They're very cute. In Vietnam, I've had gray rats or brown rats. To be honest, I've never seen white rats in the market. Usually white rats, you'd see them in a science lab, doing experiments, seeing if the shampoo will kill them, that kind of thing. Here, you're selling white rats for consumption. Is there a reason that people prefer white rats?
Actually, the white rat, it's we use as medicine. Yeah.
And what kind of illness can the rat help?
TB, typhoid, cough, flu.
How about COVID?
Yes, of course.
A little bit of COVID help?
Yes.
Oh, Fauci doesn't like that.
Uh-huh.
No, he just wants the vaccine taken.
Yeah.
Meet Auntie Alebu. She's my host, and soon she'll be our cook. Right now, I'm joining her as she picks up some ingredients for today's Naga-inspired meal.
When is the last time that you ate rat meat?
2 days back.
Really?
Yes.
So pretty common.
Yes.
How much do the rats cost?
One is 250.
This purveyor of fresh, live rats has been in business for less than 1 year.
Where did they come from?
Already, she's become a regular go-to spot for locals. In particular, locals looking to cure their ails by eating food they believe have profound healing properties.
Actually, these rats are coming from the farm.
Aside from these white rats, her inventory includes other rodent species.
Right here, we have guinea pigs. I literally feel like I'm in a pet store right now, but all these animals get eaten.
Yes.
So is it treating the same illnesses and ailments?
Same.
Same.
Most of the people like this guinea pig. Per piece, it costs 600 rupees.
Okay, so over twice the price. But if they both do the same thing,
Yeah.
why would people buy the guinea pig?
Because the guinea pig is more tastier than the rat.
Ah, okay. There's one more rodent species I see here. This looks like a bamboo rat.
Yes, they are pretty expensive because it's very difficult to find the bamboo rats. We get only in the jungle.
How does a bamboo rat help someone's health?
We chop off the head, and then the asthma patient, those who are having a breathing problem, they take the fresh blood for a medicinal.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
yes.
Several white rats, guinea pigs, and a bamboo rat. Believe it or not, these animals will be the centerpiece for today's
Why
meal.
don't you go for this?
Oh my God.
With our shopping list half complete, we head deeper into the market for more.
I'm intrigued by this state because I know the diet is very different from anywhere else in India, but frankly, different from anywhere else in the world. When it comes to food in Nagaland, when it comes to animals, is there anything that's not okay to eat?
No, not as such.
So anything goes?
Yes.
Dog meat?
Yes.
Cat?
Of course. Yes, of course.
Despite what you see here, the primary diet in Kohima includes pork, beef, chicken, fish, and mutton. Most of the exotic foods here, like the white rats, are believed to carry with them medicinal properties. Even dog meat is recommended for those recovering from wounds.
You've eaten dog meat before?
Yes, of course. I often take dog meat. Dog meat is so precious for the Naga people, especially for the sports person.
Like an athlete?
Yes. If you take dog meat, they get more strength.
You know, one of the big controversies around dog meat is how it's procured. You know, some places, maybe they farm it, but in some countries, people will go around, collect dogs on the street,
Yes.
and then kill them and eat them. The dogs people are eating here,
Yes.
are they farmed or are people just grabbing them from the street?
And most of the dogs are imported from outside of Nagaland.
Okay.
Example, from Assam.
But have you ever heard of a dog farm?
No,
There's
not
no
as
dog
such.
farm?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What are some of the other animals people eat in Nagaland?
Wild cat, deer, wild boar.
Are there monkeys around here?
Yes, of course, there are.
You eat monkeys too?
Yes, I do.
Oh, so there's really no limit.
Yes.
Why do you think people eat so many different types of animals
Wild animals are so precious to us. They have different tastes.
and different effects?
Yes.
Centuries ago, the Naga were once warriors. Their way of life relied primarily on hunting wild animals. The love and pride of the hunt still remains deep in the Naga DNA to this day. At least for today, some of the more extreme pet proteins will not be on our shopping list. But this might be.
Here we have another animal I've not yet seen.
Yeah.
This is a woodworm.
Yes.
These look similar to a coconut worm, but longer and a little bit thinner.
Actually, it has a peculiar smell.
It is a little like flowery, maybe a little like pollen. It's hard to put my finger on it exactly. Well, I'm putting 2 fingers on one right now. This is huge. Can they bite?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Woodworms are found in dead wood from fallen trees.
They're red, they're thick, fat, they have a huge head and a giant mandible.
They are wood-eating larvae who aspire to one day become beetles. Instead, here, their life cycle is cut short as these gooey guys are tossed in a pot of hot oil and fried.
They're not moving so much anymore. Is this something you ate growing up?
No, after I crossed my teenager, I started eating.
When you were young?
Yeah.
Did it scare you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, we feel scary.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it took some time to build up the courage to
Yes.
try it.
Yes.
Let's go for it. Okay,
Yes, nice.
kind of leathery, a bit gushy in the middle, and it has a really peculiar aroma, a fragrance that goes up your nose. What is that? It's like a little flowery. It tastes a little bit like soap.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yes, and it's yummy, in fact.
That's what it is. Yep, it tastes a little bit like dishwashing detergent, but it's not bad. This is a good starter worm. I wouldn't recommend right away that huge worm, but this one, if you're just starting out with worms, it's a good beginning worm.
Before leaving the market, Auntie Alebu introduces me to a vendor selling one of this market's most expensive yet bizarre buggy offerings.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
Meet Sinainu Mehta, full-time vendor and part-time Naga influencer. When she's not selling Nagaland's strangest hits, she's parked in front of a camera, noshing on her own recipes for one of YouTube's most far-out mukbangs.
I'm so excited to speak to you because you have one of the most unique foods I've ever seen in my life.
Oh.
I believe these are hornets' nests, right? That's very cool.
A majestic creature with its dark, piercing eyes and black gold stripes, evoking both wonder and a tinge of fear. This is a Nagaland hornet, known for their large size and potent pain-inducing sting.
If this sting, you get fever for 1, 2, 3 days.
Really? Well, this is a very dangerous food.
Luckily, these are premature hornets, days or more from emerging as fully mature adults.
There's this white, bubbly outer layer. She peels the cap off and then she reaches inside and grabs the hornet by the head, although she seems a little bit scared of the mandible. Oh, look how active this one is. Oh, and that's the
This is
larva.
yes.
And this is a middle age, it's like half larva, half hornet. It's on its way to becoming a hornet. It looks like Neo from the Matrix when he was in that big bubbly tube and he was never meant to leave.
Nests like these are usually harvested during the second week of November, before the hornet larva can fully metamorphosize into sting-happy adults.
How do you sell these? Do you sell it by the bug? Do you sell it by the nest?
Once collected, the nest keeps the hornets fresh until they're ready for consumption.
4,500.
So about $50 for this whole nest right here. Why is it so expensive?
Powder. It's so difficult to find out, and actually the rich people, they take.
Can I tell you something? Today,
Yes.
we're the rich people.
Whoa.
This tantalizing treat is prepared by dropping newborn hornets directly into hot oil. Add a pinch of salt to taste and voila.
These are gigantic. Ugh, and they still have their eyes and their heads. Let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers. Delicious.
It's very big,
Yeah.
quite crunchy, oily, a bit similar to a grasshopper, but it's like 4 grasshoppers in one. Very big, but no bad flavor, just really crunchy and salty. I like it.
Try some more.
Thank you. Oh, you're so generous. Considering that whole nest is about $50, each one of these must be about $1
Yes.
per bite.
Yeah.
I'm curious, is there some health benefit that comes along with the hornet, or are these just yummy?
Kohobara. Any disease, sugar patient, diabetic patient.
What about prostate cancer?
Cancer ko ra hai hawa bit siya
Oh, she's got something else for cancer.
Yeah. Cancer patient will take this larva.
Okay.
Kasa piece kasa handa piece potter kina shidi puse. This is giant woodworm. Please try. Try. These are ready to eat.
I know, I'm not ready to eat, that's the problem.
Actually, these are not available in the market. Only during season time you'll get. Try.
Okay, I'll do it. Oh God, it's so leathery. It's so big. It already has my teeth prints in it. Okay.
How's the taste?
It's cold. It's not gushy, but it is gooey on the inside.
Hope you like it.
I gotta be honest, it actually tastes kind of good. It's not bitter, it's a little eggy. It's a nice taste, but the texture, ooh. The outside skin is very leathery and thick, and then inside it's like a thick paste. So now I cured cancer. Is that what happened? Thank you so much. You have a treasure of unique animal treats here. Stop bringing out new bowls, that's okay?
This is the.
No, you can put that right back where you found it.
With the hornet's nest crossed off our not-so-typical shopping list, it's time to trade the chaos of the market for the tranquility of a traditional Naga home. Few places in India can match the unique, stunning design of a traditional Naga house. They're a true testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of the Naga people. Wood and bamboo, woven together and adorned with prizes from past successful hunts. Welcome to Alebu's home.
Wow, this is quite the welcome drink.
Yes, it is.
Joining us, Alebu's nephew, David.
We were just in the market. Alebu said that this is very good for asthma. Alebu, where's your glass?
I have no glass.
Made by mixing bamboo rat blood with whiskey, this reddish liquid is believed to be a precious medicinal concoction.
Her husband, my uncle, has asthma and he takes this quite often.
Quite often?
Yes.
Have you ever tried this before? Should we try it out?
Yep.
Cheers.
Yes.
Woo! Tastes like whiskey.
It does.
Do you taste the blood?
I taste the iron, yes.
You all right? Do you need a Diet Coke?
No, I'm good, yes.
Heck yeah. I'm so curious about this place where we are now. This is a traditional Naga home.
It is.
The kitchen is huge.
In every Angami house, the kitchen plays the most important part of the house.
The Angami people, one of Nagaland's major tribes, have a rich culture and way of life.
This is how we preserve our meat. So during Christmas, we cut a lot of meat. Right? We can't eat everything. So we cut it in strips and then hang it on top of the fire.
As an agrarian community, they're skilled in weaving and wood carving, with a strong connection to the land. But it's their hunting prowess that best demonstrates their ability to survive in the wild.
As I walked in, I saw a row of skulls. They look to be monkey skulls.
Yes, it is. All are hunted. And these are all decorations that have been there over 25 years, 30 years. So we have antelope, deers, stags. There's a leopard skull over here, next to the hornbill skulls.
Really?
Yeah.
So somebody hunted a leopard, killed it, and you ate it?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Hunting here is, or at least was, directly related to status, proving one's bravery and valor.
In the old days, we had no money. It was all barter system. Your standing in society will increase if you show that you are a better hunter than most.
But as modernization sweeps over this remote land, as the human population surges and the animal population decreases, we bear witness to a glorious past, told only through the relics of successful hunts tacked on the walls of this home. Cooking is underway and everyone is pitching in. Today, Auntie Alebu is serving up 4 Naga-style courses. The fire is lit, it's time to work. First, clean the rodents, including the white rats, guinea pigs, and bamboo rats. Torch and scrape away any remaining burnt bits. Remove the organs and tails and section up the meat. From here, the white rat will become part of a soup. Simply heat up your favorite rat cooking pot, add water, salt, ginger, and the rat meat. Then boil for about 30 minutes. Next, the bamboo rat and guinea pigs are made into a curry. In a hot boiling pot of water, our host carefully adds the proper ratio of salt, chili powder, fresh ginger, and the meat. Cook until the protein soaks up all that spicy broth. While we wait for dinner, it's time for an unusual snack.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
I saw these previously in Assam. There was a gentleman who had a silkworm farm. So he would grow the worms, and then they would make cocoons, and then he would use the cocoons for silk, and then he would eat the pupa. So he couldn't eat the worms because then he would have no silk.
Right.
But here, we're eating worms.
The preparation is simple. In a steaming pot, add bamboo shoot water and ginger. Then the worms. Cook it down, then add some heat with king chilies and dried chives.
To go with this, we have a delightful beverage.
This is tutse, it's sticky rice beer.
Oh yeah, that's good though. I like that kind of fermented taste. The worm is kind of cooled down now. It's leathery, a little bit spiky on the outside. I see the head, it's kind of flattened out. Maybe all the juices that were inside have kind of leaked out.
Yes.
Let's try it out. It's got a thick skin, but it's also kind of hairy feeling too. Like when I used to practice kissing on my arm in high school. A little bit of hair, but I tried to ignore it. Do you ever practice kissing on your arm?
I prefer the real thing.
No, not always available for me. I can taste the spices, but it's interesting because the broth has probably permeated the skin. It's gone through the skin. So the inside, when it squirts out its little wormy juices, it's kind of spicy, it's savory.
We like it very spicy and very hot, so that it keeps us company while we drink.
You know, what makes me so interested in Nagaland is partially how it's so different from the rest of India.
Yes.
Do folks here care about mainstream India? Do you consider what other Indian folks think about what happens in Nagaland or how you eat in Nagaland?
Not really. See, the thing is, we are unquestionably a part of India, but everything else is different. Our food habits are different, our customs are different, our religion is different. So as far as food habits are concerned, I don't think the Nagas really care about what other people say. We like the food that we have and we enjoy the food that we have.
All right, cheers to that.
Yeah. Thank you.
With our rodent-related soups and curries complete, Auntie's cooking concludes with the hornet larva. Carefully extracted from their nest and dropped into a boiling pot of water with just the right amount of salt, ginger, fresh bamboo shoots, and green chilies. This is a culinary experience not to be missed.
My gosh, you've outdone yourself. Is this all you?
Yes.
No help?
No.
Whoa, did you help her a little bit? I thought I saw you help her. I just feel like she's taking all the credit right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Joining our meal, David's sister, Une Nuo.
You've cooked all these foods before?
Yes, of course.
But have you, David, eaten all these foods before?
No, guinea pig is new. Albino mice rat is new. And this I've eaten.
Oh, so you've had the bamboo rat?
Yes.
So have I. I tried the hornet earlier, but I'm curious to try the larva. Wow. Like a thick paste inside. A little spicy. I can taste some of that ginger. Oh my God. Sorry, it's just that this is the creepiest thing I've ever seen. It's like in a sci-fi movie when someone's making a clone of themselves and it's not quite finished yet. That's what this is. Well, might as well eat it. Okay. Yeah, a little less pasty, slight more of a crunch, like the exoskeleton was forming. It was baking in the kiln but didn't quite finish. What do you think?
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, you're doing your best to keep it together right now, aren't you?
David's sister grew up in this city, but as someone from the younger generation, she hasn't tried many of these dishes.
I think we should build up to the white rat. But here, we have the guinea pig. A guinea pig, where I'm from, we see that as a pet, and they make cute sounds, they run around, and they have a lot of anxiety, but not anymore. Finally, these guinea pigs are at peace. I've got a piece here. It looks like a rack of ribs and a front leg. The skin is thick. The meat looks juicy. I can just kind of peel it right off the bones. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. My first impression is it tastes like greasy, dark chicken, like a KFC thigh or drumstick that's cooled down a little bit.
Yes.
Here we have the skin with a little bit of meat attached to. The skin is very fatty and gelatinous, and the flavors are quite nice. The seasonings, it's a little bit spicy, it's a bit fresh. I'm fascinated by this dish, albino rat soup.
Why don't you go for this?
Oh my God. I think someone forgot to mince that one. That's literally a whole rat. So we have a rich rat broth here. Should we give it a little bit of a sip? It's pretty nice.
I wish I could say the same.
I quite like it. Yeah.
It's a little smoky, it's got collagen in it, it's fatty. It's almost like a chicken stock with a little bit of roasted flavor in there.
Yes.
Grab some meat. Okay, the back legs are pretty muscular. I think there's a lot of meat back here. I'm gonna try to squeeze some of it off. I got a quad right here. For me, it tastes pretty clean, neutral, maybe a little bit sweet. Fatty, definitely fatty. Nothing gamey, nothing too intense. It's quite neutral.
Nothing to remind you that it's a rat.
Well, almost nothing to remind you that it's a rat, except for the visual.
That's right.
Did you try any of the meat?
Right.
Oh, you
Yes,
did?
I did. I
Good
did.
for you. Are you feeling healthier?
Yes.
I'm a bit curious. She said she's cooked it before. Meanwhile, you two have never even tried it before. Is it so that the new generation is straying away from some of these more exotic meats?
Personally, I have spent a lot of my time outside in mainland India. So
Okay, so you really developed your taste outside of this place.
Right. So I'm not very adventurous when it comes to food. But my sister and my aunt, they've been here all the while.
Well, hold on, but what's your excuse? You guys say-
I feel like our generation, we are more into processed food.
So like pizza,
Right,
burgers,
exactly.
sandwiches,
Yes, right,
things like
right.
that.
Yeah.
Does it bother you that the younger generation will probably not carry on these traditions?
Yes, of course. Because we have to treasure our culture, traditional foods.
Is there anything you can do about that?
I have to encourage them how to cook all these traditional dishes and of course how to preserve our culture.
As different cultures become modernized, pieces of the culture will naturally fall away. And soon they'll just become memories and stories that you'll tell your children. Hey, one time with Auntie, I tried some rat or some guinea pig, and maybe it's okay for some pieces to fall away, but at least we can have the awareness and the respect. Auntie,
Yes,
cheers. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Best Ever Food Review Show is a small team of independent creators, and everything we do here works because of you guys. Click the link in our description to join our Patreon and receive exclusive benefits. A peace.
Why does it bother you that the younger generation will probably not carry on these traditions?
Because we have to
Hold that thought.
It's gonna take a while.
2, 3, and 4. Done. Do you know how many people are in the capital?
more than a lakhs.
More than a lakh?
Yes.
Wow, that
The
sounds like an
population.
Indian unit of measurement, but I don't know.
Yes.
What is a lakh?
More than a lakh people in Kohima. The population.
I know, Americans don't know lakh. When is the last time you ate monkey?
2 years ago.
Oh, this is weird. I've eaten monkey more recently than
Yes, you have. Yes, I've seen you.
I noticed she only has one. Is that more rare?
It's very difficult to find the bamboo rats.
Quiet.
They chop off the head and drink raw blood.
Oh yeah, now I remember though. In my head, I'm thinking, holy cow. Actually, I was thinking, holy shit. I remember when I was in Vietnam, I actually did drink raw bamboo rat blood with vodka. So I guess I have had that actually, which is odd. Boom, guys, that is the end of video number 3 here in Northeast India. Thank you for keeping an open mind as you watch this video. And hey, let me know, what are the top 10 foods from this video that you would want to eat? Or top 5? Top 1? None of them? Wait, did we eat anything normal today? I ate a piece of rice on accident. Guys, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. A peace. All right. You know, I should have asked them if they eat Pop-Tarts. I asked about a lot of foods, but maybe they're against Pop-Tarts. They said they'll eat anything that walks. You know, a Pop-Tart doesn't walk. Maybe they don't eat Pop-Tarts.